Hello! Hey, I'm John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Today we're doing a review demo of the Nemesis by Source Audio. This is a very intense delay. This is a long way from a just simple analog slapback or digital DE3 or whatevs. This offers unlimited tweaking. I'll tell you all about it after I tell you about how we're recording it. I'm playing my 56 Les Paul Custom. It's basically stock, running a cable directly into the Nemesis. Nemesis is being powered by its own proprietary power source that comes with it. We're running stereo out of it. The first line is running into a Fender Supersonic, and we're going to stay in the clean channel. Second line is running into a Fender, what is it, a Blues Junior, I guess. So we're going just kind of between those two. We're miking the Supersonic with a Royer R121, and we're miking the little one with an SM7, and both running in an Apogee Quartet and into Pro Tools. So basically, just guitar, pedal, 2 amps. The Nemesis delay is the product of 3 years of hard R&D, research, development, etc., and their goal was to make a delay pedal that can kind of cover anything you want to throw at it. Let me tell you the basic details. It offers 24 distinct effect engines ranging from vintage tape and analog delay to highly advanced pick shifting, reverse, filter modulation, rhythmic delays. It features 128 presets, multiple delay taps, a hold function, tap tempo, full MIDI control, and on top of that, there's an app that you can download, and whoops, let me just get it right here. App you can download that offers you all these presets, or you can add to that library and share presets as well. We'll get into that a little bit later. So let me tell you the basics. We'll start with the controls. First, over here you have time. Now, if you're a guy that likes to spin the knob on time, that's your deal. But down here, this is what I like, tap tempo. That way you can sync it right up. And right here it gives you options of either quarters, dotted, or triplets. So that's great options right there. Over here, this is kind of the wheel of fortune. You can spin between all these great presets. And they spent a ton of time kind of massaging each one of them, getting them in the best representation of what they're trying to be, whether it's a Roland Space Echo or an Echoplex or a really pristine digital. That's all these. Over here is mix, and that's really an important control right there. You can dial in the sound you want and then control how much you want. If you've got all the way up, then it's just the effect. All the way down, it's just the dry signal, and you can kind of dial between there. Over here is repeats, pretty obvious. Over here we're controlling our mods, how much of the mod and the rate of it, and the intensity. Although these parameters do change on when you get to different presets. On off, over here you've got your 2 outputs, and then here you have a controller that comes with it that you can control your saved presets over here, go through your bank of 4 favorites. So that comes in handy for that. Enough of my yakking, why don't I just start playing a little bit? Right now, I'm gonna put it on a slapback that has a great kind of analog thing to it. I'm gonna put it in the dotted bit so you can get that kind of dotted slapbacky thing. Come on, man, how much fun is that, right? It's funny, it starts kind of oscillating when you get in those heavy repeats and it just becomes huge. That's a very cool sound. Okay, so that's some analog bits. Now let's show you what a really cool digital bit is. The shifter, this gives you polyphonic pitch intervals, so it's everything from like a major, minor, third, fourth, or fifth, up or down, and you control it right here. So here we go. Okay, so you can see it can kind of get away from you. So those intervals that will work great on one thing may not work on the other, but let's experiment a little bit more. This is just, I'm just spinning knobs, man. So again, pretty trippy, but I can imagine in a, in the studio or something where you're really kind of experimenting, you could come up with something pretty amazing and then save that to one of your presets and use it. Okay, here's some other great ear candy. Let's try it on the sweeper. That was just so cool. Here we go. Very cool. Let's try it on the tape delay, which is based after an Echoplex. And Echoplexes, if you work with tape delays, they're so much fun because of the unpredictability of it. And amazingly, this actually gives you a lot of that, a lot of the weird, crazy space noises. Pretty cool, right? That is very similar to a tape delay experience, just the way you can, just randomly spin those knobs and see where it takes you. Okay, now let's try the app a little bit. You can plug your app in here and then dial in whatever sound you want through their factory presets. So let's just go through some of this. Like this is ethereal analog. Okay, let's see what it does. Oop, got to turn it on. Well, that lets you see that's what it sounds like with nothing on, okay? cool. That's trippy. Let's go to another one. Complex rhythms. Let's see what that is. Okay. Here we go. See, I really love stuff like this where you can just let the sound kind of inspire where you're gonna go, like you don't really know what the sound is. To me, I get so many cool ideas when I'm just kind of randomly going through stuff like this. Okay, let's go to double helix. I wonder what that is. Okay, here we go. Pretty cool. Let's just try one more for funsie. Okay, this is called flanger. See what this does. That's cool. Listen at it. Sounds like a colony of elves just like singing and dancing in the background. Anyway, there are tons of sounds out there on this thing. I'm just kind of randomly going through it, much like you, the consumer, would do. And I don't know, I dig pedals that kind of inspire, and I think this is a very inspiring pedal. So those are the basics on the Source Audio Nemesis delay. To read the full written review, go to premierguitar.com, and while you're online, make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out our podcast. Now let's see, I'm going to stay in these pre-settings and just go to, ooh, this looks cool, reverse. We'll try this.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on premierguitar.com.